Hey everybody, it's Crispy Code. How are you doing? Welcome. Today we are looking at No Man's Sky Voyager's update from Hello Games. I'm very excited to play this. I've had a little bit of a go up to now just to see how it works, and it looks pretty good. This is the update where Hello Games have introduced a Corvette. Build your own Corvette, which is a larger ship than your normal spaceships. It allows you to build and add on functions and place additional things onto your ship, make it your own design, fly it with a multiplayer option so you can play it with your friends. And essentially, it's going to be a mobile base that you can fly around to any planet, any location, and use that as a base of operations. So I'm excited to play this update. So let's get straight into it. I can get my actual mouse cursor working. Okay, like I said, I tried it before and it worked fine. We're going to play a new game. We're going to do the Expedition 19 Corvette. As always, starting the expeditions always starts on a rough planet, a really cold planet in this case, I think. So we're going to initialize the expedition. Let's get into it. Jeez, that's loud.
Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online. Aerial propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
There comes the multi-tool. I have to say the graphics are spectacular now.
User initialization sequence complete.
I think, what is it? Almost 10 years of updates for this game. I mean, look at it. It's just superb. Okay. Community Expeditions, your former starship has been damaged beyond repair and the Sentinel Horde is closing in. The only way forward is to design and assemble your own Corvette-class ship. So you can view progress in the expedition page, earn equipment inclusive rewards by completing milestones. Sentinel authorities have forbidden all starship trade. Design and assemble your own Corvette starship and upgrade it at each rendezvous station. Phase rewards can be accessed on any save. This save will remain playable when the expedition ends. So, as you notice, we're on a new save. We're on Corvax for this playthrough, which I'm happy to play through. Okay. Locate your craft starship. Use the compass and analysis visor to navigate. Okay, there's a ship icon over there. Hold E to tag. That's not alright. No. Okay, I'm doing something wrong there. It's been a while since I played this. I've been on a 7 days to die streak. Yeah, we're on a pretty mountainous planet here, so it's going to be a little bit of a job getting to that location. I think what we'll do first of all is gather some resources. I'm not going to touch the Gravitino balls. What are these? Cactus flesh. I'll pick up a few of these. Yeah, just remembering the keys for this. It's been such a long time. I think it's about a year since I really put any effort in. Maybe 6 months or so. I've got to hand it to Sean Murray and his team at Hello Games for sticking with this for so long. Look at that. You can actually take these as pets. Pretty much most animals on the planets that you find. You can use as pets, you can ride them.
Units received.
Okay, so where was that? Now we're going to get over there. I don't know. We were in a massive crater by the looks of it. I don't know how we're going to get out of here. So we're just going to pick up what we come across here. We can use that to recharge our life support and shields and things. If you haven't played Hello Games' No Man's Sky before, highly recommend you pick it up. It's not really like any other game I know, it's more of an experience. So we're going to be scanning these organisms and plants. We actually get rewards for scanning things, and it also allows you to see what the chemical makeup is. We've scanned that already. Take a look at our inventory in a second. We're going to install a shield lattice. We're going to need antimatter and sodium nitrate. We don't have those at the moment.
Technology installed.
We need another 4 oxygen to complete the oxygen recycler. That should be easy. In fact, shield lattice increase the base capacity of the hazard protection system, allowing the user to spend longer in hazardous environments without recharging their exosuit. We're going to press the right mouse button on that. Yeah, definitely check it out. If you've not purchased the game, I would absolutely recommend you do. Bearing in mind it is a little bit different from other games. It's more of an experience than say an FPS shooter or something like that. We still need some more oxygen, I think. We're going to scan the surrounding area. There are lots of things here. And if you don't know, the expeditions are open for a set amount of time, and there are other players trying to achieve those at the same time as well as you. You can see just below my ugly mug here, there's all reports about different players doing their own thing. Can we make that oxygen thing now? Oxygen recycler. We'll click on it. There, we're done. Is this possible to get out of here? Out. We'll collect what we can of these resources. You may notice it's fairly cold on this planet. Each planet is pretty much a different experience. Alright, I don't know if we're going to be able to get up there. And this is pretty right. So what my plan is to climb up this side and work my way around. Could be here a while, guys. We've run out of weapon charge, so if you go to our multi-tool here, is that it? No, we'd press X and charge mining beam. We're going to use the carbon to do that, so that recharges our mining beam. It's just the sodium nitrate that we need for our other add-on. Check that in a moment. Yeah, so my plan is here is to go up this side of the crater and then work my way around. Even so, it's going to be a bit of a job. If you've not seen me before, I'm Crispy Code. You can find me on Twitch. I'm on Kick, obviously on YouTube as well, and you can join me on my Discord server. If you go to crispycode.com/Discord, you can join my Discord server there, where I'm trying to build a community of like-minded people playing games just like this. I don't know if we're even going to be able to do this. It's pretty ridiculous. We might need to use our mining beam to actually work our way up this, or the terrain modifier. I'll show you that in a moment. Let's see if we can get anywhere with this. We've only got so much black jetpack. Just let it recover for a second. Come out. Oh, it's grunching. Right. Okay, let's have a look at our exosuit again. So what was it? If you see these icons here with the little cog in the right hand corner, that means it needs some attention, so we'll click on that. And sodium nitrate, yeah, we don't have any of that at all. Antimatter needs to be constructed. We'll get to that shortly. And up we go. So we're out of this crater pretty much. Chance to have a look around a bit. So we've got some flying worms up there. Just going to identify those. Okay. Once you've identified a creature or a plant, you can actually send that information back up to like the global database of who's discovered what animal, who's discovered what creature or planet. It's pretty incredible. We've got a person over there.
Thermal protection falling.
See if we can do anything about our shields. Yeah, we need sodium to do that. Birchie 21 is a little bit of a way away, just over the hill there. And there is a key combination where you can run, jump, use a melee action, and use your backpack at the same time, and it fires you forward a lot quicker than you would normally travel. I can never remember what the combination is. Let's try it. Something like that. I'm going to collect these resources. This is dihydrogen, which we can convert to oxygen and do a few other things with. Over here. Just over this hill by the looks of it. Here we go. Well, that was an effort. You see the ships of all these other players. Okay, let's get into the cockpit straight away and get out of this cold. Starship Auto Diagnostics, iteration number not recognised. I probably won't read all of these, but you can see it for yourself. Atlas connection not found, log recovery error, launch systems unrecoverable. An unhealthy buzz sounds from the dashboard. The controls yield and smoulder under my fingers, melted by the heat of the fire, yet despite the extensive damage, somehow the communicator is still online. So Repair ship systems unrecoverable or receive incoming call. I'm going to repair ship systems. No, it won't let me do that. Receive incoming call. Forgotten me. Forgotten. Buzz. The station calls. Imprint. Restore. I feel rather silly reading that out. The signal is so compromised that the message is almost indecipherable. Yet this voice, like the ship, feels impossibly intimately familiar. The language quiet. If the voice only static remains, a packet of data is attached to the transmission. And we're going to retrieve the orbital uplink blueprint. Let's do that now. New product formula learned. So we've got an orbital uplink. We've got the formula for that particular item. This device bypasses the mainstream teleport network, providing a direct link to the local space station. Select the device and use Activate Teleport, the E button, to instantly transfer to the nearest space station. So here's what we need to do. We need to create chromatic metal. A chromatic metal is not available on this planet. So what we need to do is create, is to build a refiner, and we can then process the metals found on this planet. I think it will be copper. There's someone playing in the same game as us. Keep on drinking. How you doing, dude? Okay, so if we look here, this is the spaceship we're currently in, the Starship, and it's fair to say it's knackered. All these red icons are broken systems. Now, if you wanted to, you could repair all these systems and get this shit working again. Just it'll take a while, and you obviously need a lot of materials, a lot of chemicals, and a lot of resources to get that sorted. So what we're going to do instead is build this orbital teleporter. Yeah, we're going to get out of the ship. Let's see what resources we can quickly find over here. I've got some life support gel. Okay, we've repaired that and received nanites. Nanites is like a currency in the game. Scenario iteration, number deleted, boundary separation failure likely. In other words, the ship exploded. This is like the black box of the ship. Vessel 16 empty, cause Sentinel intervention, deliberate transfer. So Sentinels are like the main enemy in the game. Analysis, fresh iteration generated, anomaly containment prepared. Okay, so let's broadcast that. Not sure what that means. Broadcast received, travel anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant, position log, system integrity scan initialized. So if you've played No Man's Sky before and have been put off by the start, it is a bit of a strange start. It throws you in at the deep end and there's a lot to contend with. There's so many systems in the game that it's quite overwhelming and confusing. And but essentially you're just working through a process to build up your capability to manufacture and fix systems. So you've got if we press tab here, we've got an exosuit that controls your health, your shields, things like that, your backpack and stuff. We've got your starship tab here. Obviously that are the systems on your starship. The multi-tool is the device you carry with you, and it performs multiple functions. It's your gun, it's a terrain manipulator, it's a scanner and a mining tool, so you can get resources from things around you. Right, okay, so what are we doing now? We need to get some copper or other metal. So we're going to use our scanner here. As you can see, there's lots of other things that the scanner is picking up. There's a pyrite deposit there. That's quite a way away though. We could have used that. Sodium deposit there. Maybe we could use sodium. I think we need sodium anyway. Let's tag that and head over there. Now on each planet there are creatures specific to that planet, and there's so many of the there's so many things to see that I'm still finding them. You find new stuff all the time, but there are things like this plant over here, this dangerous specimen. You see these on multiple planets, so you know to look out for them. The good thing about these is they give you oxygen. Okay, so if you can see here, we've got our sodium deposit. We need to swap our multi-tool into terrain manipulator mode, and now we can absorb this mineral. Might as well get all of it. You can actually change the size of the beam that we're using to harvest this, but for the time being, we'll just keep it simple. You can also use this particular device to build terrain, which is quite interesting as well. Alright, so we've got a load of silica powder, sodium, and there's the silica powder. Where is the sodium? There it is, Na. The game has chemistry in it, but it's kind of like play chemistry. It's not full on how chemistry is really. It's like pretend chemistry, but it's quite interesting. So what we need to do is build a refiner. So we click on one of our cargo slots here, and that's not the way to do it. If I remember rightly, do you press Z? Yeah, we're going to build a portable refiner. Press Z, it gives you options to build one of these. And if you look on the right hand side there, it says we need metal plating to continue. So we already have enough oxygen, we just need metal plating. Press your tab, click on one of these, and we're going to create metal plating, which we can't do it at the moment. We need ferrite dust. We're going to pin that. Craft metal plating from ferrite dust. Use the left mouse button to craft in an empty inventory slot. Harvest ferrite dust from small rocks using the mining laser. Fire the laser with the left mouse button. So we're looking for rocks here. We can't mine these huge rocks because we need an advanced mining laser for those. So if we scan this, we get more resources when we mine it. We're actually hitting it there. We're in the wrong mode for our multi-tool, so we need mining beam. There we go, you can see ferrite dust coming in now. We need 50 of them. Now we just need a few more. Nice. So if we go to our inventory now, we're going to click on this. We're going to click on the metal plating. Awesome. So we've got that. We've got the oxygen. If we press Z, click on the portable refiner. Let's plonk it down there. And we're going to access this. We're going to put fuel in it. So we're going to put some carbon in there. And we're going to input our sodium. Hopefully we'll get the chromatic metal. So that's sodium nitrate, which is not what we need really, but we do need it for our other device. Can't remember exactly what it was. I think it was a shield lattice or something. We're going to begin that anyway. So what we really need is copper, I think. So we'll have a quick look around for copper. Not really seeing much nearby. This is the analysis visor. You've got a scan as well, and it'll do that in a moment. Pyrite might be the one to go for. Let's try that. It's quite a way away though. So there's our sodium nitrate. We're going to transfer that into our exosuit. Come out of that menu and we can pick this up now with our right mouse button. Okay. God, it's hell on earth, this planet. It's really not very nice at all. As far as dangers and enemies in this game, the most important thing you'll be looking out for is holes. We just need to recharge here.
Technology recharge.
You're going to be looking for hazardous flora and fauna, like these things. And environmental conditions are the main things. Environmental conditions initially is the main thing you've got to worry about. You don't get a lot of creatures attacking you, but it can happen. And obviously in a multiplayer game like this, people can attack you as well. Only happens rarely. If you like in-person view, you can do that as well. There's lots of different things you can do to change the way it plays. Some of the planets as well are pretty eerie. Some real strange planets that you can find. It's definitely worth exploring. It's one of the best things about this game is just exploring and seeing all the weird shit you can find. Okay, we've got a bit of a rundown here. A little bit of a colony. We'll quickly check this out before moving on to look for our pyrite. Nanites. Don't think there's anything else in here. I think that's that through here. Later on you can build your own communities. There's base building in this game. Really quite in-depth base building. I'm going to pick up this deuterium-rich plant. We won't be touching these because the sentinels will appear straight away and attack us. And we're in no real position to defend ourselves at this moment. Stay away from that plant. There are three main races in the game. I'm trying to remember them. There's the Corvette, which I'm playing now, which is like a digital entity. Almost like a program. And there are Gek, which are bird-like creatures which emit scent. To communicate with, and there's the what's the third one? I'll remember it in a moment. Begins with a V anyway. Okay, let's get the terrain manipulator going. We'll consume all this material here. Pyrite. I just want to check we can actually use this in the refiner. Pyrite. No fuel, but that's not what it's ferrite dust it's going to make anyway. That's not what we need. We need copper. Okay. So we're going to pick that up. That's a shame. Let's try again. There we go. We found what we need. It's that way. Scan this thing here. We will need to swap that over to the mining beam. It can be quite confusing. Oh, look at this plant here. It's like a snake. So that's incredible. Some of the stuff that you find is just amazing. Yeah, we can't do that, so an advanced mining beam is required. Yeah, let's keep pushing on, get this copper deposit sorted, and then we should be able to... Oh, there's another habitation up there. So yeah, I was saying before, you can actually build communities of NPCs and have them run villages and things. Vote on important issues within the village. It's kind of mad, all the stuff. The base building, there's so much you can do there. There's underwater exploration. These things flying around, you can make them your pets, so you can ride around on those. The number of different creatures is spectacular. There's so many different types. There are vehicles in the game as well. You can build rovers and things like that. Motorbikes and huge juggernaut things. Have we scanned this? Yeah, we can. It's asking us if we want to feed this creature here. If you feed the creature, you can then make it your pet. Where did that copper go? That way. Guys, if you like this type of content, why not subscribe, follow, click the bell icon, all the rest of it. It really helps me grow the channel. What the hell am I going to do here? There's the copper. Okay. Don't make it easy. What's that over there? Not sure what that is. Okay. I'm just going to check if there's any more anywhere. That looks really hard to get to. a little bit further away. Oh hell, I'm gonna try it. I have to watch our backpack doesn't run out, so we've just fallen on that there. Yeah, that was bad. There's quite a lot of copper around here. Let's just keep going this way. Just over the side here. We're all good. We'll soon be off this planet, I think. Alright, that's enough. Let us put our portable refiner down. Why can we not put it? No edit permission. That means somebody has a base nearby. That's okay, we can put it here. Okay. Fuel. We're going to put carbon in there. And we're going to use copper, and then we get chromatic metal. That's what we need. Orbital uplink. We need 30. I'm pretty sure we'll have 30 by now. Stop processing. We don't need you anymore. We need to pick you up. There we go. So then this, what do we do with it? Activate, so in the right hand side it says activate the orbital uplink to escape this planet. Locate the uplink device in the inventory by pressing tab. That's where we are now in the inventory. Activate teleport with E. There we go. Say goodbye to this awful planet. Here we are. So we've completed a milestone linked to the stars. We've ascended to the space station. Alright, so there's the teleport we've just come from. So we are in a space station here, I think. Yeah. Okay, what do we do now? Starship Fabricator, is that the one? I think, not sure if it is that. I think this might be the one. Let's try it. No, that's not the one. If we press escape, we can look at our mission log. Expedition. Link to the stars, collect reward. So that was the issue, we need to collect the reward. Corvette basic modules pack. This is where we get going. So all the modules are coming in now. You see, we were talking before. These are some of the NPCs in the game. This is a Gek, the bird light race. This is the one I can never remember. I'm just gonna have a chat to him. Viking. It's Viking. Yeah, so I remembered it just before it came up. When you first start the game, you don't know any of the languages as well, so that's one of the tasks you need to do is start learning the languages. It's interesting. Okay, so if we now go back to the expedition, we've done that, and select the ship architecture, assemble your first Corvette. Objective, assemble a Corvette class starship, part of Expedition 19 Phase 1, reward a prepackaged scatter blaster unit and various other items there. So the objectives, assemble a Corvette class starship. Begin Corvette creation at Corvette workshop aboard a space station, select the Corvette assembly. Okay, let's get into that. So where do we find that? Oh, there's an icon over here. These other ships in the game, you can purchase them off players and NPCs and stuff, and they're pretty much unique. You won't see a ship exactly like that anywhere else. There we go, we've already got people using the system. Corvette workshop, here we go. Create a new Corvette. Design and assemble a Corvette starship. Toggle the module menu with Z. Place landing gear to begin assembly. So, okay, let's click on that. So, landing gear, we'll click. Okay. Now we click on the module menu. We're going to use the Thunderbird class hab. Okay, I suspect then we are a bit ambitious with our landing gear. We can only build a small ship by the looks of it. Okay, we'll put the cockpit on the front. I think we're just going to get a really small ship to start off with. X to delete. We're going to delete that there, and we're going to put the other landing gear there. Titan sublight thrusters. I like it there. I need to get, we only get 2 of those, that's fine. Attach core modules reactors. Where is that? Producer class reactor. Attach accessways. There we go. Landing bay. I think we can only put that on the back for now. I think as your ship grows, you can move these around. You get more options, really. Weapon systems. There we go. I'm going to get the top of the reactor, maybe. Like it. Oh, I like the cockpit. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, design and assemble Corvette starship. Attach modules to personalise the ship's appearance and stats. Finalise the design by pressing P. Here we are. So we're going to... This is a bit confusing, this menu, but essentially what you need to do is click compare. And we're going to swap with our current ship. So here is the assembled Corvette that we've just built. Here is the ship that we currently own that is not working. We're going to swap it out. This is now our main ship. There we go, here it is. We've already got somebody in it. Nice. Like it. It's got an old school look. Okay. Now, when I last played this, I wasn't able to close the hatch. It didn't work. It works now, so that's much better. Let's get in the cockpit and get off. Here we go. That's just an incredible game. Let's have a look from the external view. I think, here we go, switch starship view. Awesome. So from what I understand, you can get access to multiple modules and make this really quite something special. There are also modules you can get when you're inside. So let's get back to personal view. No, we don't want that. I think you can get out of your seat, leave cockpits, leave pilot seat. There we go. So you can actually wander around your spaceship as it's in flight, and get this. You can open the back door. This is amazing. Got all that lot going over there. And essentially in this game you can fly anywhere, you can go anywhere, you can build pretty much anything. The graphics are stunning, and there's so much to see and do. There's so many systems built into the game now with all the updates that Sean Murray and his team have made to this game. It's a far cry from what it was when it was initially launched. There's so much more to do. The game has so much more, and I am going to leave it there for this little bit of a playthrough of this latest update for No Man's Sky. If you like what you see here, make sure you follow, subscribe, join. You can find me on YouTube, you can find me on Click, and I'm on Twitch most evenings. And you can join me on my Discord channel at crispycode.com/Discord. Make sure you join there, and I'll see you there. Take care, guys. Hey up, Crispy Code here. That's all for this episode, fellow survivors. Thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. I want to be the best streamer and content maker I can be, and you can help me along that journey. If you haven't already, subscribe, like and click the bell icon and make a comment below. Make sure to join my Discord server where you can talk to like-minded people and discuss your favourite games. You can find links to my other content in the description below.